Didn't expect to be in this position, but we gotta go to AutoZone. Having some trouble with the car. Wheel studs acquired. You might be asking, why do I need wheel studs? Well, I'll tell you why here in a little bit. God, the wheel is so fucked. Rip. Well, shit happens. Story time. Welcome to Full Octane Creations, where we give you guys that good motorsport and car content and all that good. It is Vlogmas day 3, and originally wasn't gonna do this video for day 3. Wasn't gonna do this video at all because this video wasn't gonna exist until last night. Story time. So day 1 of Vlogmas filming. If you guys haven't watched that video, go back, watch day 1. We decorate my car, we go to Dollar Tree, do all this good stuff, and then we go to a Christmas party to kind of show off the car. Now, we had some car trouble, typical race car problems. So on the way to the Christmas party, I had this weird feeling in the car where it would shake every now and then. It wasn't consistent. Then over time, it became a little bit more consistent. Every time I went off throttle, the car would shake a little bit. Now, we had pulled over on the way to the party. I checked all my suspension. I had just done a sway bar install. The video for that's coming out soon, so stay tuned. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff so you guys can watch that video. It's dope. Anyways, I thought it was something to do with the suspension because I just got done working on the sway bars a couple weeks ago, and they make weird noises every now and then. But anyways, everything was good. We thought it might just be something else that we can't see, that I was just going to check when I got back home, because it didn't seem like anything too serious. It was just more annoying than anything. So we get to the Christmas party, and I'm like, well, maybe it's a flat, or maybe it's like the wheel or something, or a bearing that's shaking. So I shake the wheel in the rear, and it's fine. I had all my lug nuts there. What I thought was good, but it wasn't, because after the party, we started going home, and then the shake, after about 5-10 minutes, starts to get real bad. And then next thing you know, the car is shaking really bad. So I pull over into a gas station. Luckily, it was really close by. So it turns out all the lug nuts were gone except for one. So there was only one lug nut on the wheel that was kind of keeping the car together. One stud broke. All the other ones were pretty banged up. But that's what was causing the shaking, was just the wheel getting loose, more loose and loose over time. So I thought I had torqued them down from my last race, because that's the last time that I took the wheels off and put them back on. I don't know, but when I checked that wheel, it seemed fine. So it's part of, owning a race car. You're going to have trouble with it. It is what it is. Sorry, I'm vlogging while eating because it's Vlogmas. And we got to multitask, and you only have so much time in the day. So eating some La Madeleine, because it's really cold outside, and I just like soup and sandwiches for lunch, or just a sandwich for lunch, because I don't like to eat anything too heavy. That, and it's relatively healthy. Trying to stay away from junk food and all that good stuff. So luckily, where we pulled over, there was an O'Reilly's literally in the same shopping center that we were in, so we could just walk over to O'Reilly's. We were able to buy those from O'Reilly. We put the donut on, and we were able to limp back home. I got very lucky that I didn't lose a wheel, and more damage didn't happen to the car. So this is a learning lesson. Torque your wheels. Be careful. I thought I was pretty good about torquing my wheels, because the BRZ is notorious for breaking wheel studs when you take wheels on and off. So I was always really good about putting them on and off. So I guess just my ADHD at a race got the best of me. I don't know. Who knows? It might just be some freak thing. Or I just might be stupid and have really bad luck. So or really good luck if you think about it that way, because there was no O'Reilly's there. I didn't lose a wheel. All I lost was some wheel studs. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and replace those wheel studs ourselves, because I got it quoted at a couple shops. While it wasn't expensive, it was a little bit more than I want to spend right now, especially since I'm saving up to move out with my girlfriend to a new place. So we're just going to turn this into a vlog and a video. Kill two birds, one stone, save some money, and replace the wheel studs, and hopefully I don't run into any issues. But it's not really an install on your car unless you run into some sort of issue. So let's see what issue we end up running into. I'm going to finish this food first and watch some YouTube and decompress, because it's only the second day of December and I'm already stressing out about Vlogmas. But a lot in store, so let's get to installing the car and see what journey that brings us. Comment below if you have any stories like that about installs and stuff like that. I want to hear, what car troubles people have and how they've overcome it, because for the average person, car troubles is pretty stressful. So I can only imagine what the average person would have felt going through something like this, because I was stressed and I have relatively good competency around working on my own car and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm going to finish this. Peace. Well, we've done our research, which means I've watched YouTube videos on how to replace the studs. Let's see if I can do it. Am I YouTube mechanic certified? No. But we can try. Save some money. Let's try not to break too much.
Growing up, parents got me a guitar. Said you could do anything, kid, you could go far. You could be the president, fireman, race cars. The sky's the limit, kid, so shoot for the stars. So I strummed that guitar every day. Found a passion for music, never went away. I joined a couple bands and played a few shows. Here
is the wheel we almost lost. She's pretty banged up. I don't know if this is repairable. But definitely not good for use anymore. So it's unfortunate. So for now, we're probably going to buy just one new wheel, or rock the race wheels with the 200 tread wears. So it'll only be a couple weeks, I think. I have to go down to Houston anyways for a race with those, so not the end of the world, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and jack the car up, take the wheel, rotor, and brake assembly off, so that way we can start removing the current studs, and I'll show you how bad they are. But right now we're rocking the donut life, and I'm not talking donut media.
Can I get a more power, baby? A more power, baby! Testify! A more power, baby! No low power, baby! Only more power, baby!
We're talking the spare. So we're going to take this off. You can see I was limping my way home, going real slow because we only have 4 lugs. One's broken. The other ones work, but honestly don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to replace all of them because they were pretty banged up, and better safe than sorry at this point. So, because you guys did see the wheel and how it was, so even though studs can take a beating, I'm just going to change them out because I don't want to risk anything breaking again, like they did before, and losing a wheel and then having way more damage than what we really could have had. So let's get started.
Joined a couple bands and played a few shows. Tried to impress the girl in the front row. But soon enough, everything starts to change. As you grow up, nobody treats you the same. They try to take the future and make it real safe. You could be a doctor, but it's not the same.
Alright, so these are the studs we're going to replace. You can kind of see they're a little banged up. Not horrible. Obviously this guy's non-existent. So these are the ones we're going to replace. And let's hope we don't run into any issues. But it seems like all we got to do is take brake assembly off. And then take off the rotors, and then we can hammer these guys out and real easily put the stock ones back in without moving the hub assembly or anything. Now when you go to extended studs, there is one extra step, but since we're only going to replace with the stock dimensions for now, I think we should be okay. Cause what you got to lose, 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 got to lose. I won't give up, I won't back down until the line 6 shit underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. Alright, so she is done. We went ahead with a whole new set of studs. Relatively easy. Like I said, just taking the brake assembly off, rotor off, and then pounding the shit out of the studs to get them out of the wheel hub assembly. That was relatively easy, and then getting them in. Now I don't have a special tool to put them back in. Because you have to basically put some spacers here and then drive a nut in to kind of get it stuck in place. I didn't have a tool for it, so I just got some spacers and took a lug nut and got them in there. Relatively easy. Be careful that you don't basically break another stud, since these studs are pretty easy to break if you do over torque them. But we were careful, and they look good. So far so good. I just gotta basically torque down the brake assembly bracket back so my brakes don't fall off, and then I should be able to put the wheel back on and torque those down, and we should be good to go. So let's see if she holds. So the install was a success. Not a lot of hiccups other than just some stubborn bolts that I could get out with just a little bit more leverage. So overall, that's probably one of the more smooth installs I've ever experienced. Thank goodness, because I felt like my luck was running out for a little bit, but then again, I felt like I was getting really lucky at the same time. If you know what that means, you know what that means. But I feel like this is just part of the testing my mentality this month for Vlogmas. It's going to be tough, it's going to be rough. As long as you have a good mindset about something, it makes it way more easier to tackle, no matter what the obstacle or the challenge may be. So at the end of the day, those type of things just build your character. So I'm proud that I overcame this little unexpected obstacle. I had everything planned out for Vlogmas, and already I had to take a detour, and that's just how life goes. So thank you guys for following along. Please like, subscribe. For those of you guys that are going to be keeping up with Vlogmas, I appreciate you coming in, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. So other than that, comment stuff that you guys want to see, or other things, feedback, stuff of that nature. But anyways, until the next video, later guys.
More power, baby! Yeah! Do it with me! More power, baby! Everybody!